final stage of 2015. You are joined by Dan and James. So we're into match 4, or we are shortly to be. Virtus Pro versus TSM. Let's have a look at the odds. Ooh, finally we're getting closer to the middle here, but they're favouring TSM this time. You know, Virtus Pro already coming through with a win over Fnatic today. Coming in strong.
What are Virtus Pro going to do with Neo now on the CT side? Will he stay beat?
That is a good question, actually. I think I mean, he could play anywhere with Diorp, basically. If they play multiple people mid, he can play mid. Fallen, for example, will play mid with Diorp for Luminosity. He could go towards A, as Scoodoodle would for Cloud9, or go towards B, as he used to, as the secondary AWPer for Virtus Pro. Or maybe he'll just decide where to go based on spawns or whatever, although the spawns are fairly similar, to be honest, for Cash compared to other maps, like Mirage, for example. But he could just rotate the AWP everywhere, which would be quite interesting, actually.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it could just be a T-side change as well. That's always possible as well.
Yeah.
Depends, I guess. I guess we'll see. They might just be trying something out as well. I mean, when it comes to like online stuff, you definitely would see more experimentation as as teams want to try to find what really works well. Or maybe this has worked well for a while, and then.
Well, it looks like TSM will be starting on the CT side, so we'll have to wait to find out about that. We've got a two-man push quickly from the TSM side into A main, but they will exit. They will see the bomb, and that will be the rotation coming in, including the flank from B. But who is going to get the advantage first? It's going to be TSM with a man advantage, but they have lost the site. Going to be playing for the retake, as we commonly see. It's going to be a good retake as well. It should be 4 versus 2 now, but the two remaining players Virtus Pro have all their health for now. The numbers sitting now near with 2 frags onto Device and KGB, finally traded by Dupree, leaving Barley alone at the back of the site. But he can use that structure to try and get himself a 1v1. He's got a P250 as well, so he can get some Kevlar damage in against Dupree. Karrigan going down now, 1 versus 1. Just got to find a bullet, but he doesn't have many left of the P250. Oh, he's not going to have the angle. I'm surprised he didn't turn there. It looked kind of weird to me, as if maybe his mouse got caught or something, because he just didn't turn at all. That looked a bit weird. But anyway, Virtus Pro will be the round down. In other news, we are going to have our next FACEIT nades video on Cash. Look out for it soon. And of course, we have GoTV bugs. There are so many bugs. I really hope that Valve patch them one day. Because I feel like it's been over a year now that we've had all these kind of bugs.
Well, whenever there is an update, it can potentially break stuff. So, well, they are going to be going for a deagle, or just a deagle on Taz. Pretty much it. To be honest, couple P250s in the mix. I would have liked to have seen them go for a force by execute with getting the bomb down. I don't think you ever want TSM to really get their money going, but just have to wait and see whether or not Virtus Pro can get some damage in. They've not been successful so far, but Taz is still alive. I think he's repositioning maybe soon with that deagle. No, he's still just looking over the boost.
What is this?
This looks absurd. Oh, this is what the duck, James.
Okay, well that... How can we commentate this? I don't know, Dan. I think there's an alternative GoTV we can maybe connect to in the hope that it fixes this, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
It's just one player who's invisible, it's fine.
One player only appeared when he died. Device has a broken arm.
Is he like the Predator or something?
It seems.
Maybe he's just the Predator. He's gone Predator mode, James.
Device is playing Quake right now, with the guns not showing.
So an improvement then.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Quake guy. 2-0 for TSM by coming out for Virtus Pro, having had the plant. So we have a nicely timed Molotov, but doesn't get there fast enough. Taz makes it through. I don't think the Molotov actually detonated properly, as can commonly be the case. We've got a boost coming in from the vent. I'm not sure if it's going to be spotted though. Pasha will get a warning with his teammate Neo going down. Taz has been lost as well, and the bomb, I think, is stuck on the... Oh no, it's fallen off the boost spot. Lucky for the T's, but there's only 2 of them left anyway. Snacks taking down a player on short, traded by Zipnix. 2 players on short. Barley now versus 4, who needs to retrieve the bomb from mid as well, and he will be completely exposed when he goes for that. Dinked through the white box. Not going to make things any easier. Kills one of the flanks coming in, but there's a second one coming behind him from A, but that's his lot, and 3 will survive for TSM.
Okay, well, Nice start for TSM so far, and that means Virtus Pro are going to need to wait till their 5th round before they have a strong buy to throw at TSM again, which is a lot of potential for TSM to build their money, and they haven't even gotten an AWP on the team yet. They don't even have to do that sort of stuff yet. They can stick with what they have and make it work, play economically. And Virtus Pro, I mean, what can they do in this round? They just have to like try and get a bomb down, get some damage in, and they're just going to run towards B storage, see if they can get a quick pick there. Once again, single player with the Deagle. This time it's B Ali. Snacks will go past the smoke. Ooh, Dupree will get the kill there. Device able to take down Taz by Squeak as well. Just players left by B storage now, and that's all TSM have to worry about. It looks like they are doing a good job.
Deegs coming in, but not doing enough damage. Only Dupree to go down after killing 2. 4-0 to TSM. Again, it's still early days in this game. Virtus Pro coming out of the full buy once again. 5 Molotovs on the T side. 5 smokes as well. We'll see what the approach is. Carrigan on the AWP. We'll see if he heads toward mid. It seems he will. Device maybe playing the mid to A rotate. So he's going to be headed close early on. So it's going to be a wall of smokes coming through mid, but are they going to push in it? Device is in the vent. And again, with all those Molotovs, they can force Device from his position. With the... They may wait for this smoke towards Snax' position to go, so Snax can try and punish... Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do, see? They're waiting for the smoke to go, so Snax can try and punish the angle, but the CT gets there before Snax can be in position. So you saw what Virtus Pro were trying to do there. We'll come back to that later when there's more time. Dupree, though, going to come out from the box and win the duel with Snax. Molotovs all over the place. And there we go, Pasha now punishing Dupree for trying to escape the fire. 4 versus 3 as Virtus Pro head towards the B bomb site.
This is actually really hard-pressed, this attack for Virtus Pro. It's not really going as they intended. They have managed to get the kills at the very least, but they run out of grenades almost. Just one Molotov left, Cajun B will get a nice defensive kill onto Pasha. He's getting tagged through the box. He'll finally go down to B Ali. We've got Carrigan on the rotation. He might be able to pick this round up actually for TSM. It's a 1 versus 2 with the bomb only now just going down. And that means that he knows there must still be a player on the site. So, and he knows also there must be another player either by the bedroom or by B storage. Now he knows where they are, but can he get the kills? He's tagged down to the 19. Oh, he's not going to get the kill onto Taz. But yeah, just chilling.
Invisible deck chair down.
He's just chilling.
So to give you a very quick idea of what Virtus Pro wanted to do, you saw Snax outside B holding the angle towards the vent, waiting for the smoke to go. Virtus Pro's idea is to throw a Molotov into the vent to force the CT from their position and have Snax spray him down as he exits the vent. But Snax threw a Molotov first as well, just in case there's a second CT, which there was, close to try and stop that from happening. So both teams playing very well at the moment, but it's TSM with the advantage, 4-1 now.
Nice pre-nades there from TSM to do some damage to Neo. Down to 49, good grenade connection. And it's all about just playing it patiently at the moment. Virtus Pro just looking to see if they can catch any early aggression, and it's going to be Device who will take down Snax, who starts to get a little bit aggressive himself, peeking by his lonesome there into middle. And that's not boding well, it would seem, as Device takes down Pasture as well. Way too disjointed this push from Virtus Pro. They are getting picked off with no response, no reply, no revenge frags from Virtus Pro. Now Zipnix is in position, Device picking up an extra kill. It is now just 2 players left, and they can't even get into middle. They can't get anywhere at this point in time. And you got to respect TSM's ability to play mid with a couple players, because that's what they've been doing very well. I don't think you can easily just throw 1 player at a time there, as Virtus Pro did this round. So I think Virtus Pro just a bit of a misexecution here on how they're supposed to coordinate, and that was very much their downfall. Well played by TSM. They'll pick up a clean round. Very important at this stage, because it is now this round which should be even cleaner, hopefully. But that said, Virtus Pro going for a full buy with all the Molotovs, and that means the execute is going to be coming, I'm fairly sure.
Yeah, TSM's money still needs to be secured here, so they want to survive this round with people on their feet rather than face down on the canvas. Counter flashes coming in to ruin the timing of Virtus Pro. You can throw a Molotov after breaking the glass to stop the angles being held, but the smokes... Well, there's a Molotov, but I don't know if it landed properly. Well, it's on the job, actually. We've got players on the site now, but Dupree's in the headshot position. He's going to get traded, so we should see a plant here. If they can take out this vent area, indeed, they can. 2 versus 1 now. Zipnik's evening it up. Bayali's on the site. He's got the time to go for the plant there. Changing position to avoid the Molotov, and worst case scenario has been achieved. And they've done so much damage again. TSM needed to survive. They've only got one left in Zipnix. He's got the health advantage here, and that will be enough to take the round for his team.
The funny thing there is that in throwing the Molotov, which largely wouldn't do anything, you know, he actually died while throwing it. So, you know, interesting spot. Sometimes you feel like I've got all these grenades, I need to use them, and sometimes it's much better not to try to use everything in a spot like that. But 6-1, so TSM will survive, but they will have to spend everything in this next round. So, as James pointed out, they did not get the clean round they needed to build bank. So Virtus Pro have done some good damage, but it should be pretty easy for TSM to have a clean round here, you would expect.
So fast pushes from Virtus Pro in the mid area, but they're not going in their favour. It is an eco round from them, only Snacks and Bialy remain, and that signals the end of the round with the bomb going down in mid. Bialy will out of position. How much damage can he do? Device surviving with 3 HP. It's going to be a fast round. Virtus Pro will need a better cushion than just a solitary round going into the second half. Still many rounds to play for, but they need to come out on top. Good points about that grenade as well. On a casual level for the viewers at home, there's lots of bad habits of just throwing grenades because you have them and getting shot in the face. So try to avoid doing such things. Fast boost coming out from Virtus Pro. Only with one player going up. They have the smoke going towards Z Connect now, but they've already lost a player. Karrigan pushing A main, taking down 2, and I think they've lost a bomb again.
6-star from Karrigan there here for TSM. Taz does get a response though as Karrigan tries to repeat. Zipnix will go down. And we got Snacks in with Pasha. They're taking mid away from TSM, so despite a terrible start, they have something to show for it. Pasha picks up another kill. Karrigan out of the picture, no more orb. Device needs to stop this. He needs to get a kill. He has no support. He's got to get the frag. He'll get Pasha down straight away. But the bomb is making its way through Squeaky. And now Device can rest a little bit easier. Dupree's there to help him out. But it's actually Snacks who finds a nice angle to punish Device. And oh, Dupree annihilates Snacks there. One-on-one found. He's got an HE. Taz has 25 HP. Oh, 12 HP left. He will survive. Just his head showing there as well. Not an easy engagement here for Dupree. And he's going to go down. Oh, what a disaster there for TSM. However, Virtus Pro not out of the woods yet. They have to rebuy everything. And TSM can reset them.
It's amazing that Virtus Pro won that round after that push from Karrigan and A main. And if you look at the default on the T side for flip side, they have 2 players in A main. They normally have World Edit holding the angle from the entrance with an AWP and somebody playing close box, waiting for those. Although they never seem to come against flip side, but Virtus Pro maybe can benefit from such a setup. But they're going to go for a fast aggression in mid again with numerous people. This time they're going to get the first pick. Karrigan going down. And this is a crucial round for Virtus Pro to win. Again, they've only got 2 rounds on the board so far. A main in control of the CTs. Bialy going down. But Device will fall to Pasha. So man advantage for Virtus Pro here. Dupree coming in for the flank from mid.
Uh-oh. Dupree's on the back. Fast round won by Virtus Pro. With 4 players left alive, very, very crucial because their money was potentially going to be kind of screwed over from losing the last round with 1 player surviving. Now TSM are going to be in a nasty predicament. They just received their $1,900. When they lose this round, I would assume that they would. They're on $2,400, so they'll be able to buy, but they won't really have orbs in the next round. They'll have something around 4 to 4.5k on everybody. That kind of sucks for TSM. This could be a spot where Virtus Pro can string a few rounds together, like maybe get themselves to like 7-6 on the score. I think. Nice
anti-eco flash there by Neo, just trying to thwart any attempts from anything sneaky on the CT side, but you can see Dupree still holding a close angle with a CZ as well, and from the distance where Neo would engage that position could be very dangerous indeed. Karrigan goes down again, and indeed Dupree will force the aggression with that CZ and pick up a gun from Neo. So that's the B-bomb site secure, and they're going to go for what looks like a full rotation away. But Dupree's going back for a look towards B. He's going to play headshot and maybe leave his teammates over towards A.
Yeah, it's all starting to climax here towards this A bomb site as Virtus Pro push their way in. Nice shots there from Pasha. That will be the rest of TSM dead. And this is what we're talking about. They've got that 4th round on the board now. The buy comes in from TSM again. If they lose this one, then Virtus Pro will be up against an eco, and that's what will bring them to that 6th round. So, and this is that buy I was talking about, where they only had between 4 to 4.5k, and you can see how laboured it is to actually get weapons and grenades out in this kind of a spot. They've managed to do something, but 2 players with no nades, a FAMAS in the mix. This is really hard for TSM. Virtus Pro, it looks like they have a bit of pace to this round, even though they're not attacking straight away. They're running about all over the shop. They've got a man on Squeak, got a man on B storage, and they are boosting up a player as well.
So device breaking the glass from CT, which is interesting.
Okay, so they've slowed it down a lot actually. Virtus Pro, are they going for a delayed mid take here?
The numbers are there, and the bottom carrier Taz is in position to throw Molly into the vent, but Karrigan this time is going to be the one to get the first frag rather than be the victim as the previous 2 rounds. So let's see how much that will thwart the approach of Virtus Pro. We've got Lurker towards B. Karrigan's been lost in mid, but the trade coming in from Device. Oh, the bomb again has been left in mid, but mid's been abandoned by TSM, and the split is off as Pasha gets taken down in B. Last 2 players for Virtus Pro towards mid. 2 versus 4 now, and they're trying to bait a response, shoot through the smoke. See if they can get a lucky engagement, because this is going to be a difficult time. Heading towards A, you can see Cajun B is playing the car position with, I think it's Zipnix, indeed it is, on the site itself. Boom, Cajun B has his head ripped wide open. And Zipnix will trade 1 versus 2 now. This is doable for Bayali. Dupree's only got 20 HP.
This is going to be a awful predicament, but Bayali is up to the task, takes down Device. Tagged down to 36 is Bayali as he tries to find another angle, and he will snap down Dupree. So Virtus Pro survive another round. And now they're up against an eco of TSM, looking for that 6th round now that we mentioned earlier. And well, I mean, they could definitely take this all the way to 8 at this rate as well. But you would expect TSM on the next round. I mean, they're going to have much more by consecutive round loss bonus, so they'll be able to field AWPs, so their buy will be much better. So should be a much lower chance for Virtus Pro to win that one. Deagles are in play now for TSM, or at least just 2 Deagles, a couple CZs. So there is some danger for TSM, for Virtus Pro up against these pistols, but they are all grouping together towards B, so 3 at least. So I feel pretty good about Virtus Pro being able to take the B-bomb site here. I mean, they just have Cajun B with that Deagle. They can take that Cajun down, they will. That's it. Virtus Pro have it now on the B-bomb site. Just Slipnick's left. These rounds must feel really hopeless when you're up against like the really good teams.
It's nice. Barley was just sitting on the boost there, waiting for the boost to come on the CT side. Insta punish from him. Nice round from Virtus Pro. Held everything well. And looks like Hagan wants a hug, almost. Arms wide open. But this is not the landscape for such a greeting. So, Virtus Pro looking dedicated towards the B-bomb site. Maybe some shock and awe, looking to ruin the next buy of TSM. But first they'll have to look for the initial engagement. In the previous round, the CTs break the glass, which was a curious move. This time it'll be the Ts. And look at that, they've got flashes coming in. Pushing through the smoke as the CT Device to get the first frag. Dupree hiding through the corner. This could be a very powerful position. The bomb goes down again. 5 versus 2. What has happened to this pushdown?
Yeah, they've been completely destroyed. Can't get through the choke points at all. Excellent work from Device. And this position is still proving so problematic for them. And they're going to be peeking into the last man, Pasha. Oh my god, Device dinking Dupree 2 times there. They both wanted that frag pretty badly. But TSM will finally claim a round. And double AWP comes in as well for them. So yeah, it's looking much better for TSM. As soon as they could get the AWP in play, and I mean, well, to be honest, the AWP wasn't really a factor last round. It was that Virtus Pro, like you mentioned, going for the shock on aura, and TSM just responded really well. They probably expected it to a degree. Yeah,
that choke point smoke makes it very hard to breach, and then TSM just abusing the smokes in their favor. Anyway, we are into the last round of the first half. Now the bomb is headed towards A, but look at the movement of the CTs. They've got 2 people, 1 person in mid and 3 people towards A. Maybe they've got a read on Virtus Pro after Virtus Pro's fast attempt towards B. Working up for the CTs a little bit. They've got a 3 versus 3 now. Now they are losing the numbers. Bomb goes down again. And Dupree finds himself alone in a cold world versus 2 Virtus Pro players.
Yeah, this is pretty rough. He's going to find an M4 on the ground, fully loaded. All the bullets. And there's a push through the smoke. That's a free one there. Neo goes down. We got Pasha moving in from Kai. He gets the backstab onto Dupree. And that is GG. First half is over.
That worked out very well for Virtus Pro there, because him running through the smoke towards Car would suggest that there is nobody else there. And with the smoke down, the CTs will not see the plant, which was a very sneaky one indeed.
It's ended up being very close this half as well. So, you know, I was a little bit worried for Virtus Pro that they weren't going to be able to come back, but they got a lot of rounds.
Just like on +2 earlier on versus Fnatic. So we're seeing super fast engagements here in the mid area. For now, it's going in the favour of the Ts, and it will continue to do so. Only 2 Virtus Pro players left, but TSM needs to retrieve the bomb, and people have been shot on the face down. Only Xyp9x remains. He's got the bomb, but he's been spotted by the CT. Snack's coming in.
Oh my god.
Like a Red Arrow pilot, but he will be shot out of the sky.
There's a USP on the floor there. I mean, oh, okay, never mind. Never mind.
Well,
execution there.
That solved that. Let me take the decision.
Imagine if you could,
out of your hands.
You could do this in GoldenEye.
Imagine a world. I used to play GoldenEye, proximity mines, Dan. I was a beast on facility. You couldn't stop me.
I remember that map.
I would fortify myself where the proximity mine spawned. I could stand it with 0 frag stat. I didn't care. I was alive. Anyway, 8-8 now, and the money is with Virtus Pro, and Snacks is with the auto shotgun. Hiding in the corner of the smoke. That will spare him from the advances of Xyp9x in the boost position for a while. But these players do have armor, so Snacks may find himself at a disadvantage should that push come in. He's in the vents for now, and obviously Bali has been lost already. No gun retrieved from TSM just yet. Device is ice skating in the squeaky door area.
Yeah, I mean, TSM are basically thinking about making the move now. There is 50 seconds left in the round, so they got to get the move on for sure. And they are going to run into the Tasmanian Devil with a P90 by Forklift as the push comes into the A site. Taz, how much is he going to get here? He's spreading it down. He is going to be very, very coy with the angle. Only gets a single kill. That's not good enough here for Virtus Pro. As Snacks crawls, creeps, sneaks with that auto shotgun. He's now been discovered. Goes for the jump. Spots nothing. These players are all completely hidden away from him and that auto shotgun, but he'll finally connect with Cajun B. That is him very dead. Pasha's going to go in with the MP9 there, and he's going to get taken out as well. The Flames will halt the approach to Snacks just long enough, but he will still claim the kill. It's all about this Deeg here from Xyp9x position. In goes Snacks. He's running, and Xyp9x can hear him. Can safely back away. And can Xyp9x hold him off? Yes, he can. He gets the kill as well. So nicely played by Xyp9x to win the round. 9-8, and it's going to be a very interesting half. We're going to have a poor CT economy to start things off with. Very well done from TSM to win that round.
Yes, a very disadvantageous situation for Virtus Pro now. They're going for the force buy, and they need to. They know they don't want that ropey economy. They
Deeg.
want victory.
The triple D.
Indeed, we have Deeg. And Bialy is going to get shot in the face. So we only have the Deegs left in the M4. Trades coming in favour of the Ts. They take the lives. They take the map control. For now, more trades coming in. 3 versus 2 now. The bomb needs to be planted. Taz has no choice but to reveal his position with the opening of the vents. And he's dead. So it's Snacks with no armor and an M4. What does he do? Does he go for it here? Does he push for the smoke? Does he commit suicide? Almost certain death.
Yeah, it's pretty impossible. He has to respect Virtus Pro and the players on the team that they're not going to lose this round. And he's going to back away.
Respect it.
So we'll have a 10-8 scoreline, and Virtus Pro are in with Felico in the next round, I do believe, which will put us into a situation where it's going to be, yeah, so they get $1,900, so that will be around 2K. So yeah, so TSM will be in a position where they're going to be on like 11 rounds before Virtus Pro can field a buy. So they're going to be starting this one off well. And, you know, we were talking about, you know, what is Neo going to be doing? Is he going to stay on B with an AWP?
That's a new bug. You randomly see muzzle flash from across the map.
So, yeah. What is Neo going to do? If he's got this new star player kind of role, is he going to be doing what Pasha used to do? Or is he going to just stay in B with the AWP?
We may never find out in this match if their economy does not get off the ground. Virtus Pro will be on the Eco. This time, Pasha has lost control of the B-bomb site, and the stack is over towards A for Virtus Pro, which TSM will soon find out. They are leaving and Lurker, TSM that is, in the boost position to stop any rotation through the vents here and from A main. You can see Vice moving to passive position, just using those bullets in that Galil, getting that work done. Barley's found himself an M4, and now he's dead. Not much else to report in that round. 3-round lead for TSM. Virtus Pro going for the buy once more. And again, they won't have their money for that AWP, so maybe we won't see Neo AWPing on this map. Depends on how these coming rounds go for Virtus Pro. They need W now. They can't allow TSM to extend their lead any further.
Okay, so we have the nades in for middle. Will they actually go with them though? Or are they just trying to bait out some aggression from Virtus Pro? Because Virtus Pro are playing a 3-man setup here in middle. Pasha's close, and Device is going over the top. Pasha, what's he going to get done here from this position? They are looking for the guy in sandbags, but Pasha, oh no, gets caught in the side of the head. Device is absolutely just murdering them in middle. And now there's only 2 players left, James, because they played a 1-3-1. And there's no 3 anymore. The 3 is gone. At least 1 and 1, which is 2.
2 versus 2 minus 5. Wait a minute, Dan. Wait a minute. 5 minus 2, Dan, is 3. I could extend this joke. It's a very bad joke, but I'm not going to, Dan.
Okay.
The push is coming in towards the B-bomb site. Bayali has only 6 HP left. Bayali's now dead. It's Taz versus 4. What's he going to do with his nice M4? There isn't much for him to do except try and survive. He's in a Walking Dead mode, Dan, because he is the Walking Dead.
Cajun B gets the kill. What is that? What does the SS in his name mean?
SS?
He's got SS in his name, Jay.
You should never ask what SS means, Dan.
I know. I shouldn't have done that.
4-round lead for TSM as we move swiftly on from Dan's questionable comments. So Virtus Pro their economy has been wrecked, and TSM not bothering with an AWP either. So we may never see, well maybe not never, but we may not see Neo AWP this match, which would be a shame. But there we go. Flanks coming in from Pasha, but is it going to come fast enough? And what effect will it have even if he gets there on time? He's only got a P250, no armor, and his teammates are dying before he can even see anybody. He's going to get shot straight in the face. Nothing but headshots here on Cash in this round, round 21. All headshots delivered to the armorless players of Virtus Pro.
Someone should tell Cajun B to probably remove that or change it, I think. But anyway, this is looking like TSM are kind of just rolling out the big guns here to close this match out. That's how it feels at this point. Looks very dominant. But the way that they shut down the 1-3-1 at the start of the round, when they're supposed to win those engagements of Virtus Pro. They're supposed to win them, but TSM had a really good execute in, and that was enough to deal with it. Once again, we see some mid presence. It's actually a 2-1 in fact here from Virtus Pro.
It started as a 1-3-1, unless I'm misreading the minimap there. Neo did go to mid to start with, then rotated through to A slope. So it seems like Neo's playing the A rotate with the AWP actually, which is doable because you can have a good aim onto the squeaky door area. But let's see. The concentration from TSM is towards B. Pasha is in the vent via mid. Good stuff, Barley. 2-man spray down. He's going for just a counter flash. There are numerous pop flashes you can do from there, but he's got Pasha in the vent.
Oh, this is a good round here from Virtus Pro. Snag pushes in. They are pretty aware of what's going on, and they can sack a player to get an extra kill and some info. That's some good damage there onto Neo, who is playing middle there with the AWP in this round, which is worth noting. And Taz is holding down the A side of the map. So Virtus Pro feel very confident that they have all the right players in all the right positions to stop any shenanigans from TSM, and they would be right to make that assumption. Because so far it's just Carrigan who's left with a clutch attempt into middle. It's not going to happen. Pasha gets the kill, and Virtus Pro are going to win another round. But how long can they keep this going? We have a lot of money left alive for TSM for them to use, and we will see the AWP on Cajun B. I wonder if he got a good spawn to use that with, Cajun B. Well, he might have had a very good spawn. It's hard to say at this point, but he could get a catch on somebody going for the drop. Okay, no, they're going straight onto the site. It's BRE.
Yeah, he's probably bounced the smoke off as well.
What is this? What is this? Pasha's going straight in with the Max 7. This guy is clinically insane, James. Someone get a straight jacket out for Pasha and send him to the ward. Neo, though, bringing some sanity back to the situation there. Good work with the AWP in middle, cleaning them up. KGB's the last man standing. And this has turned from a very, very convincing situation for TSM to pretty much the opposite.
KGB was unlucky to miss that first shot. Follows up with success though, and he did see the elbow and the jump of Taz on the white box, looking for the trade fragger. And there it is, Bali taking the shot. So now the second AWP will be picked up by Virtus.pro, and I'm expecting it to go to Snacks as opposed to Pasha, and indeed that is exactly what's going to happen. We saw it on the previous match today where when they were double AWPing, Snacks was the man with the second AWP. So Pasha having an extended break from the AWP.
This could be cool. I think that TSM are going to go for an execute on A in this round because they could have gotten an AWP, but they decided not to. Uncharacteristically, actually very fast pace here just to take control of A main. So yeah, I mean this would be a really good response against double AWP, and I don't think that they know that there is double AWP for Virtus.pro just yet. So, but an execute is something they've not really played with either, so it could come as a surprise. Nice shot by Neo, back to his bread and butter, playing B with the AWP, gets the second kill as well. He has been on point for Virtus.pro in the latter stages of the CT half with that AWP. And now TSM, they've got to play crisis management. What do they do from this position? 3 versus 5, Device looks for a pick. Is he going to find that pick? Snacks is playing it cautiously, over by white box. Ooh, almost.
Close, but insert cliche here. 5 versus 3, make that 2. Devices gets sent down. Carrigan 8 HP now, gets 1 frag, but that might end up being a consolation. Makes his way to the site, but again, these pistols will be enough. And there he goes. So Virtus.pro playing catch up now, closing the gap to 2 as we get into the clutch stage of this match. TSM with 13 rounds to the 11 of Virtus.pro. Double AWP continues. Lots of Molotovs and smokes. Virtus.pro always one of the teams who are kind of leading the charge with the CT Molotov use here in CSGO, and it continues here on Cash. TSM buying what they can. Device even with a decoy. Early nade over towards well, never mind that. Looks like it's going to be a fast play. Taz looking away from the flashbangs. It's going to trade for Dupree. Can't take down Zipnix though, and it's going to be the A site in control. Only a few seconds. Pasha coming in with the M4. Traded as well. Only Bali remains now after just a few seconds here in this round. Super fast play from TSM, punishing the double AWPs.
Yeah, well, even faster from Virtus.pro. Virtus.pro were down to 1 player when it was like 120 on the clock, which means that they were able to rotate 4 players into the A site as the push was still coming in, and it was a super fast push. So that's actually insane that TSM were able to win that round in that fashion, considering that everybody was there for Virtus.pro basically. Kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. So now we have York back onto Carrigan. Neo goes for the push. Oh, he doesn't get anything out of it. Zipnix with a fast frag. That's going to key TSM into that bomb site almost immediately. And KGB, Carrigan, one after another, picking up the kills. Zipnix in with the refrag. And now it's all on Bialy. He is going to go down to Device. And that is 15 rounds there for TSM. Looks like TSM are speeding ahead rapidly. They are now on match point. And they, in this round, have a very strong chance to win it. Because Virtus.pro are playing with nothing. Nothing at all.
Dire straits for Virtus.pro. TSM basically went for a hard counter to the double AWP play. Always difficult for retakes when you have multiple AWPs. Maybe expecting one mid, one B, but either way, it's 15 to 11 here for TSM. But you're not going to get the one deagle on this occasion. Bit of nade damage coming in, but again, you can't expect much from Virtus.pro with this kind of weaponry. We've got a scout onto Neo. And they have 1 flashbang left in CTs, and that is it. That is their entire inventory of grenades with 1:10 on the clock.
So TSM, I like how they're playing this cautiously. They have a lot of time that they can burn to try and make sure they don't fall victim to shenanigans. But Neo's there with the scout. Oh, that is gorgeous. First shot, but the return comes in almost immediately from Carrigan. Very nice and responsible play. And TSM down a man now. 3 versus 4 in favor of Virtus Pro, but the weaponry looks so much better on TSM. Now they have the bomb down on the side as well. Good shots in from Xyp9x will allow the kill onto Pasha to come in. 3 versus 3 now, as we might end up closing this one off quite soon. Taz picks up Xyp9x though. Trey comes in immediately. Stacks tries to wrap around the side, but he's exposed from 2 angles, and it's all on a 1 HP Tasmanian Devil. Here for TSM, that's all they have to deal with, and they will win the round. 16-11, that's the match. I think did you bet on Virtus Pro?
I did, yes. And I lost. But, I mean, credit to TSM, they just adjusted so well in those late rounds to punish Virtus Pro there with the fast pushes on the A side. The repeated fast pushes, do it once, not expecting it twice, and then after that it's all too late, it's all over. So congratulations to TSM. We will now move into our final match of the evening, which is going to be Titan versus Hellraisers on Overpass. Again, the Hellraisers with 2 subs. Again, they did better than we expected on Cobble. Will they do better than we expect on against Titan on Overpass as well? We will have to wait and see. So we're going to go and set up that match. We will see you back here in about 5 minutes, maybe a little bit less. See you shortly.